Hi, this is Faith
and Marie,
and we're the Vegan Sisters, and we're back from a long break. So it's nice to be back, and we'll be recording more and more here as the days go by. We've had a lot of things happen over the last however many months we've been off.
Quite a few months.
My sister bought a new lovely home here, and it's so beautiful, and we can't wait to get cooking and teach us all about more vegan cooking.
Yeah, so this is my new kitchen, and it reminded me of Paula Deen when I first saw it. So I was excited, and we're excited to be back. We're starting with the basics. Since we're back, we decided to just start with basics. We're going to have soup, salad, and sandwiches. I made the soup, and this is part of the Montel Williams Health Master. And I don't know if you've ever seen the commercials for it, but this machine is awesome. And this is a butternut squash pear roasted soup. And all you do is put everything in here, it even heats it. And what it was a butternut squash, which I roasted, 3 pears, and you put them in here, and then you put in your vegetable stock, your spices, and you just turn it on and let it run for 8 minutes. And it is actually hot. I just turned it off. You can see the steam coming up. So we're going to enjoy that. Our friend Loretta did make a salad today, and we'll get into that after we eat, but Faith's going to explain what she's doing here. She's making a very unique kind of sandwich, and Faith is really good at making sandwiches, so we're excited to try this one.
Okay, what we're doing here today, and this is just something kind of out of my head, I thought it sounded good, and we're going to take some bananas. What we have here is some French bread, and we're just going to put together a grilled pineapple, banana, tropical kind of sandwich. So what I'm using on this sandwich is the fried pineapple, and all I did was put a little bit of roasted red pepper, or crushed red pepper, and some olive oil into the pan. And I just browned them. See? So they're nice and brown. You want to take those and you want to layer those on your sandwich.
You gonna try the sandwich?
Yeah.
Now this is Daniela, my daughter, and she always gets excited when we have the vegan dinners.
Yeah, you can.
You will when it's done.
Okay, so we get those all nice and layered on the pan. And then I'm going to put something that's called creamy coconut spread. All it really is cream coconut and some corn syrup. That's all that is, and that's going to add just a little bit of sweetness to this. So it's like a syrup. You want to put it on top of the pineapple so that it'll melt, you know, before you serve the sandwich. And I need, here actually I need to warm this.
Warm up what? Oh,
The spoon, yeah.
It's a little thick.
Working with this pineapple or this cream of coconut stuff is difficult because it's so thick. It's so thick and creamy and delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm going to start serving our soup in the bowls.
And you drizzle it over the pineapple. Maybe about a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. This is really, really, really sweet stuff. So you don't want to put too much on, but you want to put a little bit on to make it fun. Okay. And then I'm going to slice up our bananas. Nice and thin. Those as well.
They're thin and nice.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Are you eating, Martin?
Yes.
So anyway, once I get these bananas on here, then all I'm going to do is put some romaine and a little bit of spinach, fresh spinach. We always got to try and sneak them greens in there somehow, don't we?
Well, I use them with my smoothies. You know, when you make a smoothie in the morning, and I use this Health Master, which is awesome, and I put spinach in it, you don't even know there's spinach in the smoothie at all.
Yeah, you seem to be pretty good at that. For me, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm always tasting the spinach.
No, I don't taste it at all. I mean, and I've even given you smoothies at the house and you didn't know there was spinach, so.
Yeah. Well, I knew there was spinach from the look of it.
Yeah, the green.
Yeah. Okay, so then we're just going to give it a little bit of romaine.
That looks... Can I just eat it now?
It does look good.
It looks like a sweet sandwich.
It is
but it's
going to be a
something
sweet and spicy.
summery.
There's a little red pepper, crushed red pepper, grilled into the.
But you know what? This would almost be something to have for Easter.
I was thinking the same thing.
pineapple
Yeah, like an
and-
Easter sandwich.
Yeah.
It's Easter on a bun.
Yeah.
Easter.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's
good.
it.
It's a really low fat sandwich.
Yeah.
Very, very low fat. You can, now you got to watch with your sugars and stuff with your.
If you have diabetes
Yeah,
or
but,
whatever, but
it's a really nice sweet sandwich that's not fattening by any means, and it's very wholesome and looks good. Okay, so I think we're ready. I actually peeled banana too many. So like I said, now this
Can I
is
eat
the
that
sandwich.
banana?
We're gonna put it on a plate and we're gonna cut it up. That's what we're gonna do right now.
yeah, eat the banana, Daniela. That's what I'm talking about. My family, my daughter and my husband do eat meat, and I have to cook for them, regularly like I used to. But I try to plan their meals around whatever I'm having. They're having meat, and then I'm using beans or something in place. But they still eat meat. They ate earlier.
Do I
so-
eat the vegan food?
Yeah, you do. They do eat the vegan food, but they still prefer to be carnivores.
Using this knife for this.
It's a bread knife, for better work.
Yeah, I know, but it's a little difficult. Well, it's not gonna look as pretty.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's done, but
So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go ahead and sit down and have this, and then we will be back to discuss it, probably in about a half an hour. So we'll be back.
Recording.
okay, we're back, and we just had our back to the basics lunch just to get us all back in the swing of vegan eating and what it tastes like and what it's all about. So my opinion of the meal this time, every time we're always saying how great these meals are and blah blah blah. I think out of all the meals that we did, this was probably the one that we weren't all that
Wasn't so
excited
good.
about. But the sandwich was good. The fried pineapple is always nice. I think I could have toasted that bread. Or there just needed to be maybe something just a little more on that. I think if I toasted the bread and maybe put a vegan slice of cheese on there and did it in the oven, it would have been excellent. It was good. It just wasn't as good as I'd like it to
The
be.
hot pepper with the pineapple was excellent.
Yeah, yeah.
And the salad was good. It was very simple.
Salad was good when we threw pineapple slices in.
Yeah.
It was just a regular Italian dressing that was on that salad. And it was just mostly greens. But boy, you throw that pineapple in there and that really...
With the Italian
Yeah.
dressing, it gave it a zing. So
It
that,
gave
it
it
was
a-
good. The soup, this was a recipe that came with the Health Master of Montel Williams. It was the cardamom made it a little too strong. I think I would probably use cinnamon instead with that. Faith's husband loved it. He's the only one that loved it, so he will be going home with it. But yeah, we weren't crazy about the soup. So
It was just a little bland. And
well, the flavor was very strong.
that cardamom is, yeah. I think you have the right idea with the cinnamon. If you added cinnamon, it would probably
yeah,
be better.
probably would have been a little bit
Yeah.
better. So there were some improvements with that one. I think our next meal is going to be the Italian that we've been
Yeah.
promising for months. Like I said, there was so much going on for months. Everybody gets busy around the holidays, and then the stress of moving, buying a home, moving, really threw me out of whack for a while. So that's why we're just getting started now. We're going to be continuing these on a regular basis again. Or you want to talk about weight loss?
Falling off the wagon.
Yeah, falling
Let's talk about falling off the wagon.
Just because you're a vegan or a vegetarian doesn't mean there are times where you don't fall off the wagon. And my main thing with moving was we weren't eating right because, you're moving, everything's packed, and it's just easier to go grab something quick. So it was pizza and things like that. Not that I was eating meat, I wasn't. But I was eating pizza, so I fell off the vegan wagon and went into the vegetarian wagon, which is not a bad thing, although I prefer to be vegan. So that was what happened to me. And just because you fall off doesn't mean you can't pick up the next day and get right back on it.
That's right. Well, it's easier said than done sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
My big drawback, we were shut down for a little while there, is I ride motorcycle when I go out and ride, especially in the summertime. You got barbecue, pit stop after pit stop. It's tough. I have fallen off the wagon many times, and I ate the meat. So it's a matter for me of just getting it in my head and sticking with it completely. Now I have really cut back on my eating and things, and I have lost weight. I mean,
Yeah.
if you can see from when we started filming
Yeah.
this, I've lost about 30 pounds, and I think if I get back into 100% vegan, I'll lose the last 30 pounds that I got to lose and be done with it. You know, so that's kind of my
Yeah.
goal over the next, 3 or 4 months, is to just get back 100%. 100%. You do feel better. When I fell off the wagon there and was starting to eat meat, you feel terrible.
Sluggish.
You're sluggish, yeah. You're tired all the time. You put the weight back on quick.
Yeah.
If you start eating a lot of carbs and a lot of meats together.
Cheeses.
Yeah, so
Yogurts, things like that.
yeah.
So
we're going to get back to feeling good, and we're going to keep popping out these videos for you. So like she said, our next meal, our next potluck dinner is going to be the Italian. And then I think we're also going to do a review of a vegan restaurant that we found in Philadelphia. So we're looking forward to that.
right.
So, okay.
We're gonna do a couple things.
Right. All right, so I guess that's what we'll be seeing next week, one of those. Either the...
For 2 weeks. 2
Yeah,
weeks
2
from
weeks.
now.
2 weeks from now. We'll have the Italian potluck dinner and probably the vegan meal after that. The restaurant,
Yes.
you think? Okay.
Sometime in
All
the
right.
next month.
So I guess we'll see you in a couple weeks here with our next wonderful vegan meal. You guys have a good day.